We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We bro, like damn. Anyway, we back, bro. What we watching? We watching.
One Punch Man. In a world where monsters are born from desires, we are introduced to an ordinary man named Saitama who decided...
I didn't know monsters were born from desires. I swear to God, I did not know. That's news to me. I'm gonna be honest.
He was going to pursue his childhood dream of becoming a hero that could defeat any opponent with ease. Who would have known that this dream would have changed his life forever, as completing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every single day for 3 years, the limits placed on him by God were broken, with a limiter being a theoretical barrier that restricts the physical strength of mortals. With God making a limiter for every being to prevent them from losing purpose, everyone eventually reaches this upper limit where they're unable to develop any more strength, no matter how hard they try.
But
however,
Saitama can grow stronger. He grew stronger while he was fighting Cosmic Garo, from what I remember at least. Like, that's how he got the whole table flipping and all that. Not table flip, but he sneezed and destroyed the planet or something like that. Saitama grew stronger while fighting Garo.
Broke through this limiter, which results in the development of immeasurable strength. As his dream has now come true, he can defeat any opponent he wishes with a single punch. As Saitama, even from the beginning, was able to one-shot the world's strong...
Season 1 was so cleanly animated, bro. Season 2 was nicely done too. But Season 1 had that sun, bro. He had that sun.
This man, who with one swipe of his hand can decimate entire cities, and Vaccine Man, who's able to shoot energy blasts that can vaporize them, with Murata confirming that these energy balls are the same ones fired by Homeless Emperor, who teaming up with Black Sperm can defeat Tatsumaki, who can obliterate entire continents. The Deep Sea King, a monster that was able to defeat multiple S-Class heroes without any effort, comes face to face with Saitama and gets defeated by, you guessed it, a single punch. With this punch being so strong that it literally changed the weather. But among the stars, another being is bored of fighting weak opponents and wants a challenge. Boros, an alien from space known as the dominator of the universe.
That fight was clean. This man started doing Super Saiyan forms. I was dead ass confused. This man started using Super Saiyan. I was like, what are you doing, bro? You're not supposed to use this.
Earth, targeting one man, the man to fulfill the prophecy, as Saitama has shown being able to resist the weight of a black hole that not even light can escape from. Assuming the gravitational pull of this ability is comparable to a stellar mass black hole, Saitama would be resisting gravity billions of times stronger than Earth, and would have strength exceeding any natural force in the entire universe. As Boros and Saitama now stand face to face, it's time to see who the strongest truly is. As Boros comments on Saitama's strength, saying he senses no bottom to his might. Saitama at this point in the series has defeated every monster with a single punch. However, Boros is different. Saitama punches Boros, but he's able to survive.
But the thing is, up until now, Saitama has defeated everyone without seriously punching them. You know what I'm saying? He never used a serious punch against any of them, bro. It's only against Boros that he started using serious punches. And even then, Boros like, God damn, this nigga, bro, he doing too much.
Shattering Boros' armor that was limiting his immense power. Okay. Boros' strength continues to rise as he transforms and attacks Saitama, seemingly doing no damage. But the light show was pretty cool, as Boros' species is able to regenerate themselves even from a pool of blood, which came in pretty handy as Saitama's consecutive normal punches completely obliterated Boros' body. Boros kicks Saitama to the moon, and Saitama performs his best feat so far, as he jumps from the moon back to Earth, which will require him to be moving about 299,792 kilometers per second, or faster than light. Boros decides that he's done playing games and uses his full strength, charging up a collapsing star roaring cannon, which is stated to be able to eviscerate the entire planet's surface. But this is when we get to see something special, as Saitama gets serious and balls up his fist and pulls out a killer move. Serious Series, Serious Punch.
That was the first time. The first time he punched for real.
Yeah, okay. With the shockwave from this punch being so devastating that it can eviscerate Boros' attack and still have enough residual energy to split the Earth's atmosphere, which exceeds the energy of Tsar Bomba, which is the largest nuclear bomb ever detonated in human history, as Boros states that Saitama was still holding back, and now Saitama is once again alone in the universe as the strongest. But in the world of One Punch Man, monsters are born from the darkness of people's desires.
I didn't know that.
The more obsessed you are with reaching a goal, the stronger you become, with monster cells being consumed by humans, enhancing their abilities, amplifying their negative emotions and desires.
Write it in English.
And this directly translates to strength, with Garo being a human that sees monsters as beings that strive to fight to the end, and with monsters still being defeated by heroes, he's going to change that, with Garo getting more and more powerful as the series progresses, as he's actually going up the monster rank at an extremely high rate. This is due to his extreme mastery of martial arts, as it was stated in guidebooks that he possesses a natural sense of hand-to-hand combat and superhuman learning abilities. This is extremely impressive, as Bang in his prime was stated to be blessed with martial arts talents, and this blessed fighter dedicated several decades to training his water stream rock-smashing fist, which Garo was able to master this technique at only 18 years old. But being a monster won't get you anywhere, as there are heroes that can defeat all of them with just a single punch. Garo gets even more powerful as he takes on S-class heroes and even high-tier monsters, with Garo going face-to-face with
I want to know why is this written in fucking Spanish. I don't understand that shit, bro. Like, I can't read that shit, man. Put it in English, my nigga.
of the monsters Orochi, and now it's time to see who the strongest monster really is. Orochi attacks Garo, and Garo is able to react and adapt to
Orochi was shit. Orochi was shit, man. He was really none that big a deal, bro. Like, goddamn, that pissed me off.
Orochi's movements, becoming faster with each passing second, as it was noted that Garo shares the same fighting spirit as Metal Bat, both being capable of literally overcoming death. But Orochi is a monster stated to be as powerful as Boros and can adapt to Garo's fighting style and even copy his martial arts, ultimately defeating him. However, the same Monster King, after growing stronger, is eventually one-shotted by the One Punch Man. After waking up, Garo finds himself face to face with Darkshine, completely drained of energy. Darkshine has the opportunity to finish him off for good, as Darkshine charges Garo using his martial arts to block all the attacks. However, the force still shatters his ribcage. At that moment, it becomes evident that Garo is undergoing a transformation. When he emerges on the surface, his biology changed. He's no longer a human. He's a monster. Monster Garo. Upon awakening, Garo is so powerful that he defeats Bomb and Silverfang and easily takes down Pure Ugly in a single blow. With Pure Ugly being able to match Darkshine's strength, it was no match for the new Garo, showcasing just how strong he's become. Then Garo emerges into a battle with Platinum Sperm, with both fighters moving so fast that their actions occur within fractions of a second, with their speed being measured all the way up to 200 times faster than light. Garo faces Giant Centipede and adapts even more quickly and rapidly than before, mastering a new technique, the Monster Calamity Godslayer Fist, and with a single strike, he slices Sage Centipede in half. But that's when the world's hero arrives, Saitama stepping onto the battlefield, ready to eradicate these monsters from existence, and Garo realizes to achieve his goal, he must defeat Saitama. We later learn about the most mysterious and possibly the strongest character in the entire show, God. The #1 hero Blast has studied God intensively and concludes that God is the creator of all of existence, wielding control over all of space and time. Blast has even encountered God face to face, and Garo finds himself now in the presence of God, as God uses his deception to manipulate mortals by appearing as their most influential person. God offers Garo some of his power with one condition, that he takes his hand. But Garo refuses, slapping God's hand out of the way. But even that slight touch between God and monster produces the devil. Garo lands back down on the planet, and he's no longer a monster. he's a god, as he's gained knowledge of all the energy in the entire universe and acquires some astonishing new abilities. As a human, Garo can copy everyone's techniques, but he can do much more than that, as he demonstrates his new power to copy blast space manipulation abilities and can now use nuclear fission and create his own subspace gates, as he defeats all of the heroes, and Saitama arrives on the battlefield just in time to see Garo punch a hole straight through Genos' core.
Oh, I remember that one.
Saitama's done holding back. Holding his friend's core in his hand, Saitama only has one thing on his mind.
I remember that.
Serious punch. Saitama attacks Garo with his most powerful punch, but Garo figured out a way to survive. The only way to match Saitama's strength is to match Saitama's strength. Copying Saitama's strength, he calls this ability Saitama mode and winds up his own serious punch. And sensing the immense energy about to be unleashed, Blast uses his subspace gates to contain their clash in space, even requiring the help of others to redirect the attack from Earth. The blast is so powerful that it launches Garo and Saitama to the other end of space.
That shit was clean as hell. I actually cannot wait for this fight, bro. This fight was gonna be clean, bro. This fight is gonna be clean, yo. I can't wait. I hope they animated correctly, bro. This shit is gonna be so clean. Saitama versus Cosmic Garo is gonna be nice as hell, bro. They better animate this shit correctly, bro. Cause I'm gonna crash out if this is bad. If this is badly made, god damn it. If this is badly made, I'm gonna crash out for real.
But in the opposite direction, their punch created a giant hole in space, labeled as a serious punch squared, destroying all of the stars within this radius and generating multi-galaxy levels of power. Saitama tells Garo that he's glad he can finally use his full strength against someone who can actually stand up. But Saitama isn't excited like he was in his dream because of the death of his friend. Garo uses his abilities against Saitama, but none of them work. He tries to use his subspace gates, but Saitama just kicks him away, granting Saitama the ability of non-physical interactions, as Saitama grabs the surface of the moon and tears it off using a serious table flip. Garo acknowledges that Saitama's strength is limitless and decides to copy him endlessly. However, Garo realizes that for some reason, it isn't working, as we see how Saitama's strength actually works as it's shown on a graph. Saitama has finite jumps and his strength just keeps going up higher and higher, so fast that characters that can copy you just by looking at you can't even keep up. He grows so exponentially fast that Garo can't copy his strength, and Saitama once again becomes bored in the fight. And what happens next? Everybody better say bless you. Saitama sneezes, and just the force of his sneeze alone is able to destroy Jupiter. And when Garo sees this, he decides that he's had enough and wants to escape, kicking Saitama to the other end of space and using one of his subspace gates to get back to Earth. But Saitama uses a serious fart and is able to move massively faster than light and catches back up to Garo. What the f? Saitama punches Garo back down to Earth, and when he sees the kid he had a friendship with died, he decides that he's done. Garo tells Saitama that it's up to him to fix the mistakes and teaches him an ability that he hoped to master once he got God's power. However, it was still not enough. But Saitama is a completely different story. Garo shows Saitama how to reverse particles and antiparticles, with Saitama's particles doing the same. God decides to take Garo's powers away, but before Garo dies, he tells Saitama, if anyone can master the power of God without taking his hand, it's him. Saitama begins launching back in time, witnessing all the past events, and when
this dumbass, I still don't understand how this dumbass managed to understand this. He's stupid. How did he understand this whole thing about particles and reverse particles? He's dumb as hell. There's nothing in there, bro. How the fuck did he understand it?
Do what he does best. He balls up his fist and punches, with this punch being the reversal of causality itself, creating an attack that not even the One Punch Man can do, ending a fight in 0 punches. But now that it's over, things are about to get interesting. In the recent chapters of One Punch Man, Empty Void, the leader of the ninja village, embraces the power of God, resulting in a transformation to a servant of God, and has a battle against the #1 hero Blast.
Bang.
And at the end of their evenly matched battle, Blast emerged victorious, sealing Empty Void within the ninja village. 50 years later, after absorbing all of the former powers of Garo for himself, Empty Void has returned as he confronts Flashy Flash and Speed of Sound Sonic, attempting
This
to
is
sway
so
them
annoying
to
because these chapters that comes out, they come out like one time each month, and they're barely like 5 pages. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? I didn't wait 1 month to read 5 pages. What the fuck is going on?
embracing God's power.
The-
However,
the-
both
the
of them
chapters
resist
of
the
One Punch Man
temptation
are so
and break
small,
free
bro.
of his
It
illusions,
pisses me off.
forcing Empty Void to combat them. But now we get to see something that's pretty interesting. Empty Void uses an ability that defies the very causality of the universe, allowing him to perceive all infinite possibilities and manipulate parallel worlds. Empty Void used an ability to jump into another dimension that is outside of the causality of the universe, but this would necessitate, as this is just a place where he can use this ability, and whenever he does attack one of these orbs, it only does a certain amount of damage to the planet or area that he's attacking and doesn't affect the entire timeline. But Saitama is able to catch these attacks casually and defeats Empty Void by accident. Overall, Saitama would scale to multi-galaxy with massively faster than light speed. In the end, there is truly nothing that this human can't do, and I'm ready for the battle of the century. If the creation can defeat the creator, Saitama versus God. But I
Yeah.
already know who the winner's
I thought
going
you
to
was
be.
talking about Cosmic Gyro versus Saitama animated. Nah, mate.
Call it an educated hunch. Imagine creating everything just to lose in one punch. What's up, guys? Goodbye. If you guys enjoyed this video,
If God loses in one punch, I'm actually gonna crash out. I'm actually gonna crash out because what the hell? We've been waiting, yo. They've been building up for this ever since the Cosmic Gyro fight. Like, come on, man. if this man is losing one punch, bro, I'm gonna crash out dead ass. I'm crashing out dead ass. I don't care. Golly. Alright.